What is good, y'all? SGG family, baby. It's your boy, Coach Smooth, back on the channel again, ready to go through with another Lions Rebuild episode. Today, we've got a short week because it is Thanksgiving Turkey Day. We got the first game of the day at 12:30, so we will be done in time to go home to the family and eat up some of that turkey and start off you guys' Thanksgiving weekend right. Now, of course, short week means not much time for preparation, so we need to make sure that we're doing everything possible to keep everybody sound, no fumbles, no turnovers, and we want to make sure everybody stays rested. Now, we are coming off a dub last time against Carolina, but it don't mean nothing today, so we got to continue winning so that way we can take this division and really start to run away with it. Now, obviously, we're going against Trevor Lawrence, so I think for sure we want to go with unrelenting pressure because we want to get sacks in this game. Interceptions and turnovers are cool. Pass deflections are nice. But if we're in his face all day, getting to the quarterback, we should be good. Now, +5 power moves and finesse moves would be great, especially when we already got a 99 Nick Bosa coming off the edge anyway. But make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you are brand new to the channel. Show me that you are enjoying the channel and that you guys are having fun with the series as much as I am. Now here, I think we're just gonna go half pass, but let the starters rock out for right now. They want me to throw it deep. Last time we didn't go with what they said. We paid for it. Now, of course, they're worse in the run game though than the pass. Yeah, but we don't even have our star running back in. So I think I'll go, yeah, throw it deep. Just because we don't have our starting running back in. Like, I would be okay with it if we had Cam Akers to go with the run focus, but with no Cam Akers, I'm gonna just leave it where it is. 15. But yeah, let me know any things that you think I could do to make the series better. If you guys like the slower pace of the season, if you guys are ready to hopefully see the Detroit Lions end up in the postseason. How long has it been since I've seen? I don't think since I've been watching football, Detroit has ever gone to the postseason. And I started watching around 2009. So from 2009 to now, I don't think that's what, almost 13 seasons, 14 seasons. And I have yet to see Detroit go to the postseason. I've seen probably just about every other team go. I mean, I've seen Houston be in it. I've seen Jacksonville being in it. I've seen the Jets being in it. I've seen Carolina being in it. Chicago, Tennessee, obviously. But I don't think I've seen Detroit go. So, I mean, this could be a long time coming for this team. Got a lot of upgrades to get in before this game. Finally, it's been a while since we had to upgrade some of our major players. So let me know if you guys want to see more of this too, the upgrading side of going through and making our players better. Now, of course, he has bad morality coming into this game, so affecting the accuracies just a little bit. 86, 84 deep, 90 mid, good throw power, 84 throwing the run, 76 play action. I think I'm going to go with the improviser. I'm gonna go improviser. I was thinking about maybe doing some of the scrambler archetypes because he has been running less and less, but it's okay. We'll go with that for right now. Jose Harrison up next as well. You see where he's kind of developed to 77 zone coverage, 86 tackle, 74 play rec, 82 pursuit. So some of that tells me we could probably go with the run stopper archetype here. He's got -2 morale. I don't even know why they have bad morale too. We just came off a dub. I would think that they'd be good. So now we got Evan Gatewood. He'll have some boost to his power moves and block sheds. At least looks like he had some negative morale too as well. Sheesh, let me go see why is morale so bad right now. Oh, because we lost 20 morale because of that dang trap game. Wow. Yes, we gotta do some things to upgrade that morale. That is not good at all. But he has no finesse moves, no block shed. He just has power moves. So I'm gonna work on the run stopper because I feel like your block shed has to be good to also be good at pass rushing. Like, you have to be able to get off blocks. Now, to me, that makes sense in my head. I might be tripping. Y'all can let me know, but to me, that makes sense in my head that you would have to be good at that. Just his zone archetype upgrade here for Tracy Walker. +2 to his zone coverage. We got Justin Jackson, who had a decent game. Want to see him do a little bit more. I'm just going to work on his elusive back, though. Get him up to a 77, 75 with morale boost. And kind of everybody else on here, not as important. We can keep going through some of them, though. Frank Ragnow. We will work on his... He does good on both aspects of the game. He's pretty even, pretty balanced. Ooh, this is what we're recording early in the morning does to you. You be extra tired. But let me go ahead and make him a scheme fit, so that way he at least gets some more extra upgrades. We got Alex Young, the rookie, hidden development. Almost about to learn what his hidden development type is, but we will go ahead and work on. I think I want to work on his run stopper as well. keep him kind of the same type of focus as the man above him, so we'll keep that moving. We also got Richard Clinton, who is our pass rushing defensive tackle. Also going to work on his run stopper ability too. I just feel like we do need to work on run stopping as a whole as a team. Sometimes going up the middle, so there are a lot of open lanes that kind of get opened up. So I'm not mad at working a little bit of run stopper, even though pass coverage and pass rush is my main focus. We're in a pass heavy league, so why wouldn't it be? Also for my safeties, especially the backup ones, hit them with a little hybrid in case we want them to do sub linebacker. And then of course, just a couple other backup roles here. We got Riley Patterson, who we saw miss that terrible kick earlier, 94 on his power, still dealing with the -2, but 84 on his accuracy. So we will be working on the accuracy boost here. That'll get me +2 to his accuracy. Okay, I'll take it, because we just need more of it. It needs to be in the 90s or close to it. And then our developmental quarterback here, Floyd Blades. We'll work on his strong arm ability and just trying to see how much I can develop him and how good he can get, honestly. Before we get into it, I do want to show you guys my favorites board real quick. Added a couple more people. We are up to 20 people now on my favorites board, getting some people at 100% just off of just plain scouting, some people at 95, just depending on their region and where they're currently at. So we've got Theo Adams, Javon Monroe, Randall Hilliard, Paul Rogers, Rush Drake, all kind of a solid round 1 projections. We got Randall Hilliard as a 1 and 2 talent, so it's kind of back half. Probably expect to maybe low 70s. Still probably can be a starter for sure. But these are like the guys that we're looking at to possibly take with our first overall pick. In this year's draft, we have a lot of picks. Now, the question I wanted to propose to you guys was, do I need to do a better job of filling out the back end? You see, 12 of the first 20 on my board are all round 1 to 2 projections. Most of them probably will go round 1, but I only have one that's a 2 to 3, and everybody else is kind of basically ultimately a day 3 type of pick. I mean, 3 to 4, you got round 2, 3 talent, but these guys are probably taken in the 4th round, 5th round, and we don't have much on the back end. So do I need to focus in more on those day 3 picks? Like, let me know what you guys' strategy is kind of when you guys look at players. I focus more on the top part of the draft. These are the people that could come on the team and probably make an impact and start. I don't care so much about the depth per se. Like, if I'm going to get depth, I almost always draft at the top 2. Or I fill it out in free agency, or I build the players that we already have. Boy, if you don't get... But let me know if I should be on the lookout, because honestly, I'm just looking for A grades. I'm looking for B grades. So if there's nothing that I don't see anything in, like a lot of them will be like D to C to F, D, and I'm like, I don't see nothing here. The only thing you got is a C to F tackling, possibly, but let me know. Do I need to fill out the back end of my draft a little bit more? Or you guys think that I'm right having this many just first round options and just focusing on making the most out of like the first 2 or 3 picks that we have in the draft? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I know we probably like, you know, 2 weeks late, but it's Thanksgiving here at the Detroit Lions rebuild. So it's Thanksgiving for us. And hopefully we can come away eating good, feeling good. Well, those stats are not too good, though. 311, 3 touchdowns on the season. He must have been hurt or something. Or their starter is actually hurt. He's the number 2. But we'll be seeing a lot of James Robinson here as they go right back to him up the middle. We're able to go ahead and cloud that. Oh, no, that's Travis Etienne. So a little bit of a mixed backfield. I bet Etienne will probably be in on like shotgun formations like this. There he is. He is back out there again. Pressure's not going to get there, and threw it into a jumbled up mess. And we got a quick 3 and out to start off Turkey Day. We're going to prove which big cat eats the most, Jaguars or Lions. And I'm always rolling my Lions. You know how King Leo gang do. So drop back. We will start off the play with a screen pass going out, and that was read beautifully by the defense. Must have been man coverage or something. The blocks weren't able to get over to him. He was right there on his hip. So not a good first play to start the day as we go back negative already. Quick throw goes out to DJ Chark Jr. It's taken down to get us back almost all the yards that we just lost. But it's going to take some big plays here today. We cannot play like we did last video. We have to have big plays down the field as he gets this one out to Jameson Williams for his first catch and target of the day. Oh, come on. We're supposed to have the away team confused. We ain't supposed to be confused. What are you doing, Amon-Ra? Why are you looking at the quarterback with your hands up? You should be looking with your hands up ready to catch the ball like Jameson Williams is. 2 for 2. Nice smooth curl route. Gave away too much space for him. And just like that, we're onto our side of the field early. So 1st and 10 at the 46. Staying in the shotgun here. All day to throw. Gets it out just before the blitz gets there. Looks like out to the halfback, Justin Jackson with the catch. Getting out of bounds. I don't know how that was. Oh, 1 yard off 2 receptions because he had -5 on the first one. But we'll go to him in the run game and not get too much. Although we don't have a run focus, I still believe with us running the ball, we should have some good yardage. With that being said, we'll go I formation. Amon-Ra at the top of the screen. It will be a play fake. Pressure starting to get there. He will throw it out before it's on time and overthrows Amon-Ra St. Brown. We're going to go for it early. Instead of kicking the long field goal here, 55 yards, we will go for it. Handoff will go up the middle. Justin Jackson squeezes through and blazes forward for a first down. He's a little off target with the play action throw. Throwing on the run, even though we got +2 to that upgrade. But we handed off right up the middle. And we're able to go ahead and get a first down. This is a great blocking up front. Just speed bursts right through. If Williams gets his block, he might go to the crib. TJ Hawkinson out wide this time at the bottom of your screen. We'll go right back to Justin Jackson up the middle. Great run lane once again. And the runs are looking open. You don't have to go with a run focus to have good success on the ground. Now we got 2nd and 2 in the red zone. We'll go back to the air. Quick throw goes out right to Williams off the break. That was fast. That's just 1-2, bow. Completely off timing, off rhythm. No reads at all. Drop back, 4-man pressure. We'll do it once again here to Hawkinson. Shrugs 1, shrugs 2 more off of him before finally getting taken down by 3 at the 1 yard line. He shrugged off 1, had a double team hit him, pushed them both off. Look at this, just goes right out to the flats. Gets off 1, 2 more coming over, shrugs them both off on the ground before finally being taken down by 3. And just like that, we're at the 1 yard line. I formation, Amon-Ra at the top of the screen by himself. Will drop back to pass. Clean pocket. He'll step into the throw and find Hawkinson. I thought we would have ran it up the middle, but we just did a nice easy step back. Had all day to throw, moved around the pocket, and stepped into a nice clean throw to TJ for an early lead. 7-0 to the Lions. Over the Jags right now. Trevor Lawrence back under center. Hand off to James Robinson out the backfield and nowhere to move as we get him tackled right at the line of scrimmage. And we got all momentum on our side. So offensive play art will be distorted for him. Play can be incorrect, so confusion. So maybe I like to see how that would affect like computers. So since it's CPU versus CPU, just like sometimes some of the receivers will forget their routes. Like how will that work? As well as us being able to accelerate a little bit faster. So we're going to be a little bit faster than them off acceleration. As the pass goes wide out to the open over the middle. That'll be enough to get a first down. So they avoid 2 back-to-back 3 and outs. But Alfonso is able to come up and make the tackle there short. Receiver in motion. They'll fake it there. Go James Robinson out of the backfield. He'll have an open lane as we go in and pull him right back. Jose Harrison with the suplex tackle. Only gives up 4. Robinson still in the backfield. They will go out to the side, find the drag route underneath. And that's another first down for him. Paris Campbell with the catch to get the first down. They will go to the outside run this time and almost was nowhere to go as he shrugged off 1 defender. It makes nothing out of something to get 5 yards. We cannot have that. We got to shut this run game down to a T. Robinson is a little bit tired here, but they'll go right back to him up the middle. And this time it's closed all the way up. 7 runs, 3 passes here today, but they will drop back again. Lawrence finds his wide open receiver. Looks like that one is the tight end that time for a huge gain, as that'll be the last play of the first quarter. I haven't seen too many blitzes come in so far today. Let's get a couple more in. Only a 4-man pressure here. Almost getting it to the outside, and he got his receiver wide open, as that is terrible coverage. Jamal Dean is low-key a liability. I feel like most of the big catches are at or targeting him, as that's Ben Edwards with the catch, former Raider, now in Jacksonville. Drop back here, 5-man pressure, and I hope that's not passing or not. Y'all know what I'm saying, roughing the passer. That's such a ticky-tacky call, man. Let's go look at the replay. Like, could he have stopped? That's what I think it comes down to. Like, could they have stopped? All right. First of all, Trevor, why are you looking at me throwing this ball? Throws it away. I mean, yeah, I guess you can see he's in the throwing motion. You can kind of run off to the side. All right, yeah, we'll give that to him. Finally almost get a sack, but it's a roughing the passer. I don't know why I keep wanting to say PI. First and goal for Jacksonville. We send a blitz off the edge. They go right out to the halfback, though. Plenty of running space for him, and he trucks his way forward to the 3. The run game's not going to work. Throw it out, swing it out to him. Second and goal. I formation. It'll be a toss out to the outside, and we're there to lock it up. Go ahead and push him back a little bit as they're looking more at James Robinson now. Haven't seen ETN come out yet. Now we got 3rd and goal at the 6. It's like a trip. No, 2x2 here. All day to throw, and we're finally getting some pressure into his face. That's Aiden Hutchinson for the first sack of the ball game. As Trevor Lawrence will go down at the 20. And I say bring on the field goal unit, as it should just be a nice 37-yard field goal for him. And we'll see if they, hopefully, maybe we can get to him and miss, though. Miss. Oh, that was good by too much distance. Dwayne Thomas is in the zone right now. We got to take advantage of it while he is. He's going to run out of the pocket, throw on the run, and finds his receiver in the flats. Justin Jackson just couldn't hold on with the late hit. And unfortunately, nothing to show for it on that one. Sending forward here and getting some pressure. Receivers need to do better about getting open quicker, as that is a drag route to Amon-Ra for his first catch of the day to get us on a 3rd and short. Going back to the weak formation here. Twins to the top of the screen. TJ Hawkinson by himself. Handoff almost gets messed up as Gallery is all types of in the way. That is a bad play by the rookie to get in the way of the quarterback and possibly cost us a 3-and-out right there. As he just all in the way, not an efficient block. Not a good time to have a rookie mistake like that. So after a 3-and-out by us, we have to give the ball right back to them and force a 3-and-out of our own. As we go ahead and look to try to move through the end of this first half. 2 big pass plays. We go 3rd and 3. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 11 yards to get us to our side of the field. Another big pass play. This time Jameson Williams. Followed it up to another Jameson Williams, both over 10. And we're in scoring range here. 2nd and goal at the 2. 6-yard rush, and we will score. Coming right out of the 2-minute warning thanks to Justin Jackson, and go up 14-3. As we have just a little bit of time here before halftime. And with clock running out, we got to get a stop. It's 14-3. Let's send some pressure in. I want to see a blitz get in. This throw is down the field and it's picked off. Is that Diggs? Trayvon Diggs gets his first interception. We haven't seen one in a couple weeks. Number 4 on the season for him. And that's exactly what you want to come in and see. Got a little bit of pressure in his face late. Look at Aiden Hutchinson slow up so that way not to get a penalty. Trayvon Diggs just rises up, gets it. And now we'll have a chance to put up some more points before the half. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it. 58 seconds left, all 3 timeouts. I'd say probably about 20 yards just to make it a safe field goal. Starting at the 35-yard line here, though. Handoff up the middle. Justin Jackson shreds off one tackler. It gets taken down at the 43. We'll use timeout number 1. As I don't know why I run it. Let's get into the field goal range at least. I mean, I'd love to go for a touchdown, but let's go get in the field goal range. Drop back. Throw will go out quick. That's Amon-Ra. Shrugs off a tackle and gets out of bounds, so we get to save our timeout. That's exactly what we need. If we're going to throw short, let it be out of bounds. Now we'll come here. 2x2 look. Clean pocket. Throw goes out to the seam as that is Justin Jackson getting open off the wheel up the middle. Completely uncovered. We use timeout number 2. We still got 44 seconds left, so don't want to see the last timeout come off too quickly. We can run off a little bit of clock here. Throw will go out quick again, and that's Amon Ra. Let's go hurry up. 37 seconds. So not going to rush back to the line, I don't think, but still is a lot of time left. 2nd and 4. Only 3 people in. Nobody to find. That's Jameson Williams all day to run. Makes a man miss. He gets taken down at the 10-yard line. 15 seconds left. We'll go ahead and call the final timeout, but still come out to run another play. Just enough time to, if it's not a touchdown, get down and get a field goal unit out. Looks like we will go with the run mysteriously, though, but 12 seconds, 11, 4, 3. Looks like we're not going to go for a field goal, so bad clock management by us. And we end up with no points. Break the fourth wall. EA, you got to fix that time management. Come on now. And we'll start out the second half up in the booth. It's getting going with a 8-yard pass to Monroe St. Brown before getting stalled out. And we'll have to settle with a 3-and-out coming out, but up 14-3. Could have been at least 17-3 if we had just put up a field goal. Like, try to bring the field goal unit out, something. But unfortunately, it did not work like that. On 4th and 4 here, they will go ahead and kick up a field goal and make it at least a 1-possession game as we get deeper into this third quarter. Now let's look to put up some offense, you guys. We need to keep this lead going. We're on our side of the field thanks to Jameson Williams. Leading on Justin Jackson. Gallery with the run in. A sack. Not too good, but we are in field goal range at least to put this thing back up 2-possession score game. So we're up 17-6. Getting closer to this fourth quarter. As Jacksonville's moving the ball pretty well today. I mean, they're getting stalled out in crucial moments. They haven't yet put up a touchdown. But heading into this fourth quarter, they haven't been doing too bad. It says a pick for Nick Bosa. 37 yards and we get the ball right back. Now, unfortunately, we're moving backwards on our first play. Can we recover? No, we cannot. So, unfortunately, with the turnover, we're not able to do anything with it. But it looks like they will be moving the ball a little bit here. 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10. Another pass thrown away, and they're not able to do anything. So, let's go ahead and see if we can put this game out of reach. I'd say one more score here, and we got this game completely unlocked for Turkey Day. We're all the way back at the 9, though, so not great starting field position. But we are up big here. Throw will go out. We won't have to worry about a safety now, at the very least, as that throw gets us 9. And it's 3rd and 1. From the 18, single back formation, handoff to Justin Jackson for the first down. And we're able to rush for it. 12 for 54. Not too bad of a day. I wouldn't be mad at a couple more carries here as we run this game out. About 8 minutes left to go. Drop back out of the shotgun look here. Fires out, and DJ Chark has it knocked away from him. Dwayne Thomas also doing good. 246, 1 touchdown, no picks today. 36-14, pass rush split. Not too bad, but we'll see more runs as the game goes on. As that is Jameson Williams catching it for the first down. Thank you, forward progress. Now let's go pistol. They will go for my pass here, though, and then we'll throw it out. Jameson Williams with another catch, and I think we've gone to him probably a lot today. I wouldn't be surprised if we go look and he has at least... I wouldn't be surprised if he has double-digit catches today. I feel like I've seen his name and seen him catch that 10 for 116. Huge game for him today. Just missing a touchdown. He'd be a great fantasy league candidate for the day as that's out to the flats. And we're still moving this ball. Time is still moving. Still passing a lot, but we've eaten up about 3 minutes of play clock. So we'll look to pass here. 3-man rush. TJ Hawkinson. That's how they know we're passing the ball too much. 3rd this season in total defense. We're exposing them today. 335 yards. That was us last week against Seattle. So don't feel too bad, Jacksonville. But I'm surprised we're not running the ball more as we hand this one off to Justin Jackson. Shrugging off one, but runs right into his left tackle. You would think we'd be running the ball a little bit more up this much. Even without Cam Akers. Justin Jackson does look tired here after that lap. You ain't even going nowhere. How you tired? Throw will go out. Another curl route. We've been curl route heavy today. I know I said throw deep, but curl routes, ain't that considered medium? Single back, handoff, Justin Jackson. Can we get the first down? Stumbling, bumbling, rumbling. And he does just barely get enough for the first down. So they've been closing up their run lanes, but only sending 3. In a situation where you're down this much and we should be running just shows that we're not doing the right things here. They look like they read that screen perfectly. Honestly, I think I'd rather the pass breakup than catching it. Nah, he should have caught it. At least the clock would have been running. 4 minutes to go. Drop back. 4-man pressure. Nice easy pitch and catch. And DJ Chark Jr. will go down inbounds. Keep the clock moving. Over 300 yards passing for Dwayne Thomas. And we're looking like we're closing this game out. I mean, we've eaten up this whole fourth quarter with this slow, methodical passing drive. How many times can you say you slowly, methodically drip clock by passing the ball? That's how you know you're doing nothing but curls, flats, drags. As we're about to hit the 2-minute warning, and we've ran the ball maybe 2 times. Out to DJ Chark once again on the drag route. And that should take us right to the 2-minute warning. And we're in points range, so unless we get a turnover, I think we've honestly sealed this ball game. We ran a successful drive to drip all this clock, and even with just a field goal, we'll be up 20-6, which is a 14-point game. So they'd have to score twice in under 2 minutes. Now, the only time I've seen that happen is with Carolina Panthers. Oh, that's a nice run up the middle, trying to distract me, Justin Jackson. You ain't ran that good all drive, and all of a sudden you just whip out a nice little touchdown run here from about, what's that, an 8-yard touchdown run there. Michael Jordan dribbling through the legs, and that's the dagger. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you start off a Thanksgiving weekend with a great victory there. As we're able to go ahead and take down Jacksonville. Almost perfect game for Dwayne Thomas, 36 for 45, 317. Only 1 touchdown. Would have liked to see more throwing touchdowns, but we didn't need to score a lot today. The defense took care of business. 2 interceptions there on Trevor Lawrence. Held James Robinson to under 50 yards a carry, and nobody else really did anything other than that. 2 touchdowns for Justin Jackson and Jameson Williams. That boy went off on Turkey Day. You deserve an extra turkey leg, my boy. 10 for 116. A great game from here. DJ Chark, 8 for 81. 7 for 53 for Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's the top 3 that I need to see, with the touchdown coming from our security blanket and TJ Hawkinson. But defense was the story of the game here once again. I feel like even when we win or when we lose, defense is almost always the story of the game. Now, here today, held them to only 6 points, no touchdowns, just 2 field goals. Aiden Hutchinson, Nick Bosa combining together for 2 sacks, interception from Trayvon Diggs and Nick Bosa. So Nick Bosa was just all over the field, 2 tackles for loss, half a sack, an interception. That boy was just an animal today. So complete defensive victory here today. Couldn't have asked for a better game from our guys here. A lot of tackles for loss, not as many sacks, but once again, held these boys to no touchdowns, just 2 straight up field goals. And we were able to go ahead and walk out of here with a victory. That puts us at 7-4, I believe, on the season, which, if I'm remembering correctly, that should be a series record. We now have tied, at least, the record for most wins in this series. Now, oh, look at that. Oh, yes, that's what we like to see. A lot of upgrades coming out of the game. Aiden Hutchinson, we're going to just go ahead and upgrade your speed rusher, my guy. Keep getting you better at what you do. Keep getting to the quarterback like you do. Got an extra ability slot, so what would that be? Looks like he has reach. Elite defenders with this ability can reach out of engaged blocks. Ooh, tackle or sack nearby ball carriers. Now, what else would he do? Pass rush would be how to sort after sacking QB. Cover effects for fatigue. Hard to knock out the zone. Run committed. Dominantly win run blocks when correctly used. The guest play. not really gonna work. Unfakeable, so he can't get faked out. Spinner. I thought he probably should have this one, just because he's a speed rusher. That sounds like a speed rush ability to me. So I'm going to. It's froze. He's moving, but the game is froze. So I'm gonna give it a minute, and hopefully everything's okay. All right, so I had to go out and come back in. I don't know why it just like froze like that, but we were able to go ahead and basically come right back into where we left off at. So we did still get the win. All the stats and everything kind of holds up. So let's see what kind of rewards we get after that. Oh, defense gets 2,500 XP. I love that. And then we had this short week. I don't think we had to. Did we have any turnovers? I don't think we had any turnovers that game. So we were turnover free. Played a great game. So 2,500 for the whole offense, plus 10 morale for the offense as well. That's going to really help combat that minus 20 that we had earlier. So obviously we still got some upgrades to do. So did his upgrade save? Oh my gosh, there's so many upgrades to do. Like I said, I don't always show you guys this, so I will go through those upgrades really quick. And unless there's anything big happening next week, I will see you guys at the box score against the Texans. All right, wasn't gonna come back in, but I did want to come in and check on our hidden development players. So it looks like Alex Young has 5 more, so we will basically come back to the screen after the Texans game to look at his. But we do know Mac Weavers, there he is at cornerback 4 right now. He does just have star development, so not a superstar or anything like that, but star development as a 22-year-old rookie. Already a 77-man corner. He's got a little bit of zone, a little bit of slot. 75-man coverage, which is actually a 77, 69 zone, 77 on his press, 62 in his tackle ability, 90 speed, 91 acceleration. So he's not that bad of a corner at all. As soon as we get that morale up, he'll be even better. But I think he could, we have a lot of depth here to where, I don't necessarily have to. Of course, I want to bring back these top guys. I mean, technically Jamal Dean's a better overall than Trayvon Diggs is right now. Mike Hughes and Mac Weaver kind of competing for that slot role, but I mean, it just depends on who's playing better and whatnot. Can't wait to see what Alex Young is though, to see if he's going to be star, superstar. And another reason I did come into this too is because we have 2 breakout player chances in this game. Now, of course, we still will be simulating this one. I wouldn't love to watch it, but we will be simulating it against Houston 2-9. Hopefully they're able to go ahead and get it. But which receiver is it? Boring. They're around, never seen the ball. Keep throwing it my way. I truly believe opportunity. Jamison Williams, 3 touchdowns, 150 yards. I don't know. Last game, he definitely could have. Well, I mean, he was under 100 yards, but we'll see if we can go to him and maybe get him that upgrade as far as our quarterback. I mean, he's an X factor, though. Still expecting that again this week. Of course. I mean, he's an X factor, though. So, okay, so if he just throw for 1 or fewer interceptions and have 400 scrimmage yards with 4 total touchdowns, he'll get a significant XP boost. So that would be great. I would love to have a significant XP boost, especially against Houston. This is definitely something that should be happening. Let's go ahead and quick look at our playoff picture. The first time that we're going to get to see it, and your Detroit Lions are the 4 seed. We're playing the Rams first overall. Like, as you can see, I think the Saints still only have 1 loss. The Cowboys either have 1 or 2 losses, so it'll be tough to get like the number 1 seed or possibly the 2 seed where we currently are. But I mean, we could probably still battle for a 3 seed with the 49ers. Just kind of looking at the whole breakdown. We obviously have a clinched division, but we're the only team over 500 at 7-4. And if you look at just the NFC, 10-1, Cowboys are 8-3, 49ers are 8-4. So we could possibly get the 2 seed. That's not out of reach. I don't know if the Saints are quite in reach. Mathematically, we're still in it, but I don't know if they're still in reach. And as far as like our own division goes, I mean, if we lost out, could easily still end up, what is that, 7-10? If they win out, they would be 11-6. So I mean, yeah, we haven't taken care of the division by any means. There's still a long ways to go for that, but we'll keep a track to see if we do clinch this playoff spot or anything like that. But as far as this week goes, we just got Houston on tap. Hopefully, maybe one, if not both of those breakout chances work out, and we're able to walk away with a dub. We can't seem to beat the layups. We give up 15 points in the 4th quarter to allow a comeback by the Texans. Over 300 yards of offense, over 20 through the air. You see, we only got 262. So, yeah, Dwayne Thomas isn't getting it. But 262, 2 touchdowns. That's not anything against him. It's just the defense. How do y'all give up to the rookie Denario Bates, 265, 3 touchdowns, and we only got 2 of them in the backfield twice. But defense, the story of the game, good or bad, it does not matter. They are always going to be the story of the game. Now, a touchdown here for Javon Hawkins and Justin Jackson, which good news is we're getting Cam Akers back this week. Gave up 2 touchdowns to John Michie III, but Amon-Ra St. Brown also answered him right back with 2 of his own, and Jameson Williams only 6 for 72. So neither breakout chances worked, but it's hard to have a breakout chance like that when the defense plays as bad. Barely got to the quarterback, no picks given up here. Can I see catches allowed? Look at all these catches. Matt Weaver, Young, what's DBs? Trayvon Diggs, Jamal Dean. I bet his was a monster catch too. Just knowing Jamal Dean, that just seems like the type of catch that he just gave up. But defense played terrible today. I don't even understand how to further explain this one. I mean, 15 points in the fourth quarter, gave almost 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, no turnovers to a Texas team that only had 2 wins coming in. They controlled time of possession. We controlled time of possession, still couldn't get a victory here. So killing it in the red zone. Defense just choked there at the end when it mattered the most. Gave a 2-point conversion too to make it even farther out of reach. It is what it is. We fell victim to yet another trap game. And this is why I say, although we are a playoff team, I don't know if it's Super Bowl season. Now let's go ahead and look at the messages from our breakout players though. Didn't get it done today, coach. Be honest, I didn't feel like I was getting the opportunity. Go talk to your quarterback about it. Speaking of which, I'm about to go talk to him right now. You disappointed Jameson Williams. What's wrong with you? Little harsh for everybody at the game. Didn't get the standards depth treatments. I mean, he's superstar expected. We don't need to. He didn't lose or gain anything from that. But we will have a short week here. It looks like this is a Thursday night game here against the Bears. No real division implications on this one, so we'll be simulating this one as well just to get into the last part of the season. It's probably going to be the same kind of goals last time. Just try not to turn the ball over. Let's try to go get a dub. Nice easy game plan for you guys. And let's get into these last 4 weeks of the season. So we do want to quickly check just lineup, defense. Just star dev. So nothing much there either. So I mean, whole defense, you can see like a bunch of superstar star devs. Only one that's not is Evan Gatewood, which is kind of bad, but I mean, he's still one of the higher overall. It's not even like the lowest overall over here. And then you go look at offense, kind of same story here. Kurt Milligan just kind of odd man out, but still a very good player. Normative, star dev, doesn't matter. But that's kind of depressing to find out. I was hoping at least one of them maybe got superstar, but it is what it is. Now we got to go ahead and take care of the Bears, and hopefully we're able to go ahead and come away with a victory this time. Hey, I'm telling y'all, these weekly strategies, it being the weekly strategies, you got to set these up correctly or else trap games. There it is, baby. We finally bounced back with a dub here. Almost gave it up again with 14 points in the third quarter, but we were able to come away with the win 27-21. Great game here. Looks like we did good on the ground again, welcoming back Cam Akers to the fold, as well as we got Kavon Kinlaw back as well. So a big combination of getting 2 really big pieces back to our team. Justin Fields throwing up 3 ducks for us, got to him back 3 times, but also 4 sacks on our end. So offensive line got some questions answered for there. 255 and a touchdown. Akers in his return, 5.2 a pop, 78 yards, no touchdowns. Both of them went to Justin Jackson though, out of the backup role. And then Amon-Ra, 10 for 142 and a touchdown. That's my boy. That's why he's receiver numero uno. And I'm honestly surprised we don't have any superstars along our receivers. It looks like they got OBJ. Oh yeah, we remember seeing him last time, but didn't do much here today. Calvin Ridley, 6 for 115. He was the main one going off today. And then who gave up all the sacks though? 3 of them for Tyler Decker. That's that left tackle. Gotta possibly look at something to replace that left tackle. You know, we're looking in the draft at some good offensive linemen. There are some great pass blockers in there, so we'll definitely keep our eyes open for that. Defensively, great game. Y'all almost blew it, but pretty good game. 2 sacks there from Nick Bosa, halves for Dean and Hutchinson. Interceptions coming from Jose Hairston. Trayvon Diggs getting number 5 on the season. And look at that boy, Alex Young, getting him a pick. At one point was an outside linebacker, moved to middle linebacker. He wasn't sure he could do it. He said, "Coach, I'm scared." I said, "Don't be scared. Just go get some yigs." Now my boy calm, cool, collected, and unfortunately, we've already played the Packers twice, split the series with them, but it looks like they've gone on a little bit of a run as they are now 7-6, 1 game behind us in the standings. This due to our loss at 8-5. Ooh, looks like the Saints dealing with a 2-game losing streak as they've fallen off now too, as well as the Cowboys bouncing to the 1 seed, both at 10-3. Right now we're at 3 over the 49ers at 8-5, but the Packers are breathing down our necks for this division. So we got to keep winning. We got to keep prospering. Now, of course, we got Tennessee this week. We got the 49ers, which obviously could be a big game. So I think in the next episode, as we go to go through these, we will watch parts of both. We'll jump in. We'll start out simulating, get into like the second half of the Titans game, see if anything good is going on, see if it's close, and watch it if it is. And then right after, we'll go ahead and jump into the 49ers game, kind of a similar format. Maybe watch the first couple of drives, simulate through the middle, and watch the end if it's close. We'll get through both of those 2 games to set up the last 2 games of the season, and hopefully it doesn't come down to that to win the division. But if it does, it is what it is. More XP for the offensive, or for the offense. I did not miss out on that. And Jose Harrison, with his 6 tackles, 1 pick, ends up getting Player of the Week. So that's about where we're going to end things off for the episode, man. We had a great time here. Let's look at some of these stats. It looks like we are 18th in points per game, 12th in passing yards, 25th in rushing yards, 2nd defensively, 5th and 4th, the 14th best offense with the 2nd best defense. If that's a recipe to get into the postseason, I'm with it. Sacks, we're number 3. Touchdowns allowed, we're number 1. Red zone percentage, we're number 1. Not really giving up too much in the red zone. Our best offensive stat is like 12th in rushing yard or rushing third down percentage and 15th in rushing touchdowns. But let's go look at how our players are doing as we're coming into the last quarter of the season. Basically, Dwayne Thomas, it was like he was 7th in the league in passing yards, 3,750, 23 and 12. 68% completion percentage. Cam Akers, 4.4 a carry, 6 touchdowns, 636 yards. There's a chance to reach 1,000 still, even with missing those 4 games. He has this slight possibility. Amon-Ra's definitely gonna get it. He's at 924 already, 8 touchdowns. Jameson Williams, 824, 712 and 5 for DJ Chark. So there's a chance for him to reach. He'll reach 1,000. I think Jameson Williams will reach 1,000. DJ Chark has a slight chance. And Hawkinson will probably fall short. He'll probably reach about 800. But Amon-Ra, this has to be a career year for you. You know you're not going nowhere, right? You're getting franchise tagged. You're coming back. Right now, if the season were to end today, he already has more yardages than his lowest season. So it's not going to be a career low for that. Receptions is almost coming on his career low too as well. Touchdowns are matching a career high. So this is going to be a very career year for him. Great time to have it in a contract year. But he will be getting franchise tagged and will look to make a long-term deal next season. I'm not taking this to free agency and letting that, risk losing in that. So what about Jameson Williams though? Are you on pace for a career year as well? Looks like receptions wise, yeah, he'll have it. He'll have his career year. 820 yards. Depends if he gets to 1,000. His very first rookie season, he was 3 yards away. And I don't know if he'll get there for touchdowns, but overall, looks like we got our top 2 guys having career years here. DJ Chark Jr. I don't know, how much longer is left on your contract? Like, how long do you have to be? It looks like he's got an upgrade real quick, so we'll look at that in a second. But stats and contracts. We signed him to a 3-year deal, or he was already on a long-term deal. Can't remember, but he has 3 more years left on his deal. I don't know. He has a lot of interest in us. He's a scheme fit, has a franchise QB. He does want to be close to home, but possibly look at maybe trading him, maybe get a mentor on a team at receiver, because that is something that both of these dudes could benefit from and probably want, or just sign one, just a 4th string receiver that could be a mentor to all the other receivers. DJ Chark Jr. is not old either, so I guess it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to get rid of him, so I don't think I will. But that'll be where we end off today's video, man. If you guys are enjoying, make sure you guys hit the like button, comment, subscribe if you are brand new to the channel. Please show that love and support. I appreciate all of the feedback that you guys give so much. And we'll go ahead and get through the next 2 games of this season. And depending on how those go, I mean, if we're running away with it, if we clinch the playoff spot, we might go ahead and just jump through and get to the postseason. It depends. These are 2 really good games or 2 really bad games. So I will catch you guys in the next video. It's me, your boy SGG, the King of Games, and Coach Smooth is out for the day. I guess they did win last week, so we'll show mercy. Y'all got the day off. Let's go home.